All right, here's how to design your programs for the optimal exercise order for your athletes. All right, check it out. One, you want to start with your explosive or power work. These are things like your jumps, your plyometrics, your medicine ball throws. Your sprint, acceleration, and speed training can also fall in this spot. You want to do that first while you're freshest so you can put the most output, intent, and effort into that, because if you don't put any intent and effort into those things, you're not going to get more explosive, you're not going to get faster. So you want to do your explosive stuff first while you're fresh. Next is going to be your main lift of the day. This is your heaviest compound lift. Now you want to do this next after your power work, because your power work is not going to be high volume and it's going to be fully recovered. So you're not going to be very tired, or you shouldn't be, otherwise it's not power work, to the point where it's going to negatively impact your main lift of the day. So this is a good spot to put it. If anything, you'll be kind of woken up and primed to do this then, so it's a good time to do it. So this is typically going to be a lower body lift because they're usually more taxing, your squats, your deadlifts, even like a heavy lunge, than your upper body lifts. But this could be an upper body lift like a bench press or an overhead press if that is the most taxing lift of the day. And you want to do this here because it's the next best place to put your most taxing, heaviest thing after your explosive work. Next is going to be your main assistance lift. This is your next heaviest lift after the main lift. So this could be, if you're running a total body program, your main upper body lift after your lower body lift. For example, if you squat here, the next one could be bench press. Between the two, I would say the squat is going to be more taxing, so I would do that first. But that doesn't have to be the case. If you're doing a lower or upper body program, only one of those, this would be the complement to your main lift. So if my main lift of the day, say it's an upper body day, is a bench press, my complement could be something like a row or a chin up, all right? After that is going to be your accessory lifts. These are going to be smaller, simpler exercises that complement the major lifts of the day. These are typically going to be simpler variations that you can perform safely and effectively when you're tired, because after your major lifts of the day, you're going to be a little fatigued. So think of simpler things that are easy to execute in a fatigued state that aren't going to place a ton of stress on, say, your back or your shoulders or things like that. And then finally, your core work, your direct abdominal trunk work. This doesn't have to go here. I've even done it paired with my main lift, but it's a good place to throw it because it usually can be done in a fatigued state. You can hold a side plank or do a weighted carry at the end when you're a little fatigued. It's a good spot to put it. It doesn't have to go there, but it does make logical sense from a program standpoint. You can be done there. If you want, at the end for your bonus work, throw in your extra work like direct arms, biceps, triceps, any corrective stuff, your pull aparts, upper back, calves, grip, ankle, things like that. You can throw in, or even more mobility if you want to. That would be a good thing to throw in at the end because that's stuff you can do in a fatigued state and it's not going to crush you. So an example program would be something like box jumps and medicine ball throws, say a trap bar deadlift as a main lift, dumbbell incline bench here, then say floor slider leg curl, a dumbbell row, Pallof presses for core, and then say a bicep and tricep superset to finish it off. So that's how you build your exercise order for athletes. Use that in your programs. It works really well.